Yeah! It's your boy Ralph. I'm fake ass Afro-Rican this week. Cause he ain't with us.
Yeah, you brought it in right though.
I tried.
You did good though. I like it, man.
But we got two guests this week.
Can I do my intro?
My bad, brother.
You know
Go ahead.
Who it is. They call it Parshon. You know what I'm saying? Put a little paint with it, a little seasoning with some reasoning.
And who we got with us this week?
Hey man, we got our boy Jay back.
Oh, he back again.
He back again.
Hey,
Popular demand.
And we gonna call our little sister. Cause she with us wherever we go.
Hey man, we go by twins, man. That's what we go
twins,
by.
Okay. Tell the people who you is.
I'ma say your big sis from the ATL/Jersey.
Brick City up in here, man. We're gonna have a good time today, man. So the whole thing
Fuck
is
it, dog. I'm on the show too. Go ahead.
Who are you?
Y'all know who it is.
Who are you?
Don't matter what my name is, just know I'm here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. I think they know you anyway though, cause they be hitting me up like, man, this guy right here, he got to be on the show all the time. I say he is the show.
No, I'm not.
I'm
part of the show.
You right. You right.
I'm part of the show.
I will say one of the most the compliment I get the most about what we do is our chemistry. That's the first thing I hear from everybody. They say, man, y'all got good chemistry. Y'all got to keep that going. And so I just try to roll with that, man.
Yeah, I think the chemistry is good.
It's not even the chemistry; it's a vibe.
It is. It is. It's
they
like
got
it's
the
a
vibe in the building.
It's a vibration.
Yes.
And I feel like it radiates.
Right. I be want to get like this.
I tried. I mean, because if I, he gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
6 feet at all times.
Talk shit, so I can't. But it's the vibe.
Yeah. Well, Keisha, this is your first time coming up in here. Tell us a little bit where you from and how you got here to Atlanta. You know what I mean? How you ended up hooking up with such brothers such as ourselves.
I am from New Jersey.
Brick City?
No, I'm not from Brick City.
Not Brick City?
No, yeah. more so towards Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, yeah. Okay, on the boardwalk.
Big difference.
Okay.
But I have met these fabulous brothers at Delta Airlines. Y'all are some fabulous brothers. Do y'all know that?
Oh, thank you.
Gracias.
Yo, all of y'all.
Thank you.
All of y'all.
Oh
my goodness. If you guys, ladies and gentlemen, have not gotten a chance to meet Ralph and Sean, I'm saying them particular because it's their show, but Jay, you as well.
Thank you, babes.
Y'all are limiting yourself to fabulous kings.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
Dang, you gonna make me go upstairs and touch myself in a minute.
I'm just glad you refer to me as a king because that's how I refer to myself as.
A queen. I get it.
Look. And we're gonna start with this early.
I apologize.
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Go ahead with your situation.
Just y'all, you guys are dope people. And everybody needs dope people in their life. And if y'all don't have it, find it. Search for it. Search for it. Because y'all need that. Especially in the time of day that we're having right now. Boy.
You're right.
People are dropping left and right. Every second, every minute, every hour. And to be honest with you, I just feel like everybody needs to find their happiness now. Because you don't want to wait till it's too late.
Right.
And lose that.
No.
I'm looking across the building at Chocolate Drop.
Chocolate Drop.
I love my twin. I love her.
Yeah, I need something more than that. I don't need. Give me that.
I love my twin. My twin is crazy.
You got something to say, brother?
What you feel when you look at them, though?
I feel like that's the conqueror over there. You know what? Anybody that knows Samuel, I'm not going to bring him up. I'm not going to bring up the Bible. But that's a strong brother over there. He puts me in that perspective of Samuel. Just a strong brother.
My sister, I love her.
With no hair. You know Samuel? Locks.
I ain't need none of that.
He don't need it, but you know what I mean? That's my guy.
Pure
Talk
energy.
about pure energy. Pure style, fashion statement.
Let's get to it.
Lovely skin.
How's sex been for y'all since this whole virus shit been going?
Oh wait. How can we need a sound effect?
Really?
What sound?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was. Yeah. Something.
Yeah, this is Hunger Room Uncut. Goddamn it.
Uncut.
This after hours.
Uncut.
Nothing has changed for me in my household. Nothing has changed.
Oh, y'all live together?
You got a
Yes, we do
household.
live
Oh,
They
okay.
You're speaking. We're speaking about 3 single people with nobody.
Right.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
going to say it's
Single.
been non-existent for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's been non-existent.
if you blow on me right now, I'm done.
You gonna come? Let me get you a. Let's go get you a towel right now.
Right now.
Let me tell you, I was just telling somebody, like, for me, because we stay by ourselves or whatever. When I go to the grocery store, I'm looking at everybody's ass.
Grandmas.
I'm looking at everybody's ass like, God dang.
Everybody can get it right now.
Really?
Everybody,
Right,
every
it's
female.
bad right now.
Let me be clear.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Y'all don't have friends that y'all just hit up? when y'all-
Okay, so first of all, we're in the coronavirus. So we don't know who has what.
Right.
We don't know how
Okay.
we're getting it.
Okay.
So, honestly, even if we had friends,
That
right?
Right.
consistent friend. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. That friends, that consistent friend that you know, if you want to do that, you can hit that person up.
I don't know what that life like. I don't know.
So no.
Even if we had consistent friends that we had, casual sex with,
Fact.
Right.
it doesn't matter. We don't know if y'all got the virus or not.
Really?
Right. So,
Right
yeah,
now.
it's kind of on chill mode right now. You really
Yeah.
just kind of just
Yeah.
sit back and chill.
Eating pussy, even me putting my fingers in you, we don't know if you got the virus.
Just watch for 30 seconds.
Would you
Your
say?
hands and wrists.
We don't even know if the hand sanitizer is gonna help us.
Right.
Just watch.
You might come out with that 19.
Now, if you watch with
All on your
Clorox,
finger. You got that
All on
19.
your fingers.
All on our fingers.
Yeah, you got that 19.
Clorox.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! Oh, that
You went to sleep, you was 190. You woke up, you was 140. Shit can change.
sweating, working out in your sleep. How
be-
you do that?
And before everybody gets started saying how disrespectful we is, we find humor in everything.
And everything.
That's the way we cope with our shit. Let us be.
But you know what though? During this, I will say I like the fact that we getting back to being humans.
I agree.
We're finding our creativity within ourselves. We're doing a lot of things that people we got away from. You know what I mean? I sit on my porch all the time. I wash my car. I'm outside all the time. This past weekend, I've seen so many neighbors I ain't never seen before.
Hey,
out here
neighbor.
running. Yeah, they out here running, pushing their kids around in strollers. And I'm like, who the hell are you?
As soon as I pulled up, the buddy across the street was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, what's happening?"
Now, them my fault, though.
Yeah,
Them my fault.
we smoke
Now,
cigars.
yeah,
with him.
yeah.
Okay.
Them my
yeah,
fault
yeah.
now.
I
I'm
was
real
like,
with my
wow.
neighbors.
Okay.
Now, the people, I got some great neighbors. Shout out to Floyd and Tasha. I
Okay.
love them to death. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got real neighbors around here. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
And you
Say
know
no
what?
more.
To come to think about that, think about back in the day. I know when I grew up, my parents, they were one of the first black people to move into their neighborhood. So when other black people moved in, they all gravitated toward each other.
Okay.
So I remember growing up, man, they used to have car parties every weekend, and it was the neighbors. And I thought it was just family because this was how neighbors just,
Absolutely.
they connected back then, and we've gotten away from that. And I think it's so important now. Of course, you got people that rent and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But if you got neighbors, get to know them folk. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them, hang out
We
with
doing
them.
it now. We doing
Do
it
all
now.
that stuff.
Everybody
And
should be doing it now.
And that's what's happening. I think a lot of people now are getting better and more touch with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's
Need that.
important, man.
Absolutely.
And
That's important.
I think it doesn't matter if you own or rent. I just feel like it's based off your energy, you know?
Right.
Because I was in a neighborhood recently prior to what was going on, you know, in the economy as far as this whole coronavirus. I was renting a house in, you know, Union City, whatever, because I'm saving to buy a home. And it just didn't work out with the landlord as far as that. But the icing on the cake for me was there was a situation that happened where a car was stolen from my driveway.
Wow.
And the neighbors across the street and to my left had all the footage on their Ring and their cameras. And they didn't even have the audacity to call the police.
Oh, wow.
So with me, I feel like if it was me and I seen it happening to you, even if I don't know you,
Do the right thing.
Because I know you work hard for your stuff.
Right.
I feel like if I see you every day and you're getting up at the crack of dawn, going to work, or in the afternoon and you're coming home late, depending on your schedule, and you're having on either a uniform, depending on where you work at, or you're able to dress the way you want, at least have courtesy for that person who's not there. They may not necessarily be able to afford cameras or a ring or anything like that. And I feel like if you're there, I work at night, overnight. You work and you get off at 4.
Right.
I mean...
Let's be serious, though. Let's be serious. If you see a woman and a man fighting right now, would you even intervene?
I did, actually. I would. I moved back because of that to my old apartment off of Cleveland Avenue.
You down there.
Yeah, I live in the trap.
You down
there. I have
there.
no problem saying that.
Okay, bro.
You down there.
2 weeks ago, I was at the gas station getting some cigarillos. And
What you getting up for?
I was getting it from my partner. I was getting it from my partner.
We're not doing that.
Don't even do that.
Right. Hit
And when I get in my car, because sometimes my car, the stereo system works when it want to work, so I'm used to wearing headphones all the time. When I got out, I heard commotion, and it was a truck that was moving right to left a lot, and I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And long story short, it was a couple fighting. And the girl was telling people that was trying to call the cops and everything. She was like, I'm not worried about it. That's my husband. He's not going to do this, that, and the third. But I still stayed just to make sure, just in case if the husband wanted to do something stupid. I mean, even if I don't know what the situation was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I do know what it is to be in a situation where you're getting into it with somebody. Whether you're in the wrong or they're in the wrong, no one deserves to have any hands put on them.
I agree.
That's just how I am.
I agree, but it's like how many of us is gonna help out? And,
but I feel like that's what we need to get back to.
Yeah. You're right.
We're so focused on, and I hate to say this, thank God for Corona. Because I can't say that. No, I can.
I can't say that.
I can because I feel like prior to Corona, we forgot who we were.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Give me something else.
I'm with you.
I feel
Give me something else other than these umpteen people that's losing their life to it.
I'm not talking about as far as losing lives.
I can't say.
Right.
But we have to also think about it. Regardless if they died to Corona or overdose of heroin, the circle of life is going to happen. That's just what it is.
Right.
But at the end,
overdose is one thing. Corona is losing seconds.
Corona actually was man-made.
We're dying.
It was man-made.
Absolutely.
It was man-made.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, even if it's something man-made or if it's something that's innate or whatever, I just still feel like we have options in life, and we have the option to. And this is just what I'm speaking. I'm speaking from Jarius' perspective.
Right.
Okay.
My biological mom died at 41.
Okay.
A massive heart attack on the way to work.
Okay.
I'm 41 right now. You
And my
just
mama
scared.
was thick.
Okay.
Thick to the point where she didn't have no waist and she was top heavy, but her booty was so big she walked bent over.
Okay.
Okay. My sister died at 34 last year, April 16th, 2019. Okay. My sister, again, was thick. Okay.
What she died from?
Heart attack.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
My niece, who is her daughter, is 13, Leonie. Thick. Active and losing weight now.
Okay.
So I say that to say this, regardless of what happens, man-made, homemade, homeroom, we still have hereditary. We have the power to change and create a new destiny for us. Let's say, for argument's sake, if my mama, who is from the South, Vanceboro, North Carolina, grew up there. My mama is Geechee. We also have family in New Bern, EWN, where we fly to. My daddy is from Nassau. So I got the best of both worlds. Let's say, for argument's sake, if my mama was like, hey, when I start having kids, I'm going to break the mold, even if I know, hey, I have 1,000 kids. I may not be able to feed these kids this and the right stuff that's really going to, really give your body energy and nutrients. Let's say, for argument's sake, I make the decision to feed my kids the right thing. I still honestly feel like there's power in food when you're eating things that's right with seeds that actually help your body and heal your body.
Okay, let me ask the fellas. Do y'all think that the corona was the way to go?
Yes.
to bring us back together.
I
It's a lot of people losing their life that y'all probably don't even know about.
I'll let him talk before I say my
Right.
piece.
I just want y'all to.
Because he's been quiet over
Yes.
there. And that's unusual. I'm scared, actually.
Corona was, in my opinion, and I stated this on another show, was all about money.
It was.
It was about bringing the everyday person back down because we were doing too well. We were buying houses.
Us.
We were buying
Us.
cars. We were starting businesses. A lot of things were was changing, and the way to bring us back down is to, without being so obvious. And when I mean us as black people.
Right.
You know, I say it. You know, I ain't scared of nobody. It don't matter.
Right. Knock yourself out, Jay.
It was the way to disguise it is to hurt everybody.
Yeah.
Because we are powerful. So the way to not make it look so obvious was to bring everybody back down.
Yeah, don't do that. Pour some more in there, man.
That's my opinion. I'm gonna stick to that.
Do you think this was the route for us to go to bring us together as black people? I don't think so, because we lost so many of us. We lost so many of us to do so. And not for nothing, I just don't think this was the way to go.
This didn't bring anybody closer because it actually separated us even more. Because now you're in your own home.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if that was the objective, it failed miserably because now you have to go, if you're essential, let me say that, you go from work to home. And if you're not, you're already at home. So this didn't bring us closer. It might have made people realize that, you know, it's a lot that I'm doing out here that I don't need to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm spending money in places I might not need to.
Right.
But for the most part, it's to me it's a cover up for something else. I always tell people, if you ever watch CNN, don't listen to what's going on with the speaker. Always look at the ticker, what's going on underneath it, because that's where the important shit is.
Facts.
And that's how it goes. I hate that people are dying, but they're not telling the whole truth about that. It's easy to say, oh yeah, they died from 19. But we won't talk about whatever else was going on with these people that might have, you know, had a case or whatever for these people to die also. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to put it on one thing because it's what the world's going through right now. It's the big thing. But what about what else going on with this person? Obesity still high, high cholesterol. You know, everything else is still high within people. You know, low exercise. You know, people done gave up exercise to go get surgery.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
That's just where we are as a society.
Foolish.
So I mean, it's a lot to be said. Am I always right? No, but I don't try to be.
How has this changed you mentally? Has it even changed you? Period.
It made me say fuck the government even more than I already was.
Facts.
Okay.
You know, that's I look at how it affected me. I look how it affected my friends. I look at how it affects the lives. Like I feel like I can't even see my mother until I get tested because my mother's she's 75.
High risk.
So I have to think about that. And there's a lot of people out there. I work with a guy every day, and you can see it on his face because he used to go see his parents a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I see it on his face that he can't go see his mother because they up in age. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to I don't want to put his name out there like that, but I hope he get to Savannah as fast as he can.
Right.
But it's a lot going on that's preventing people from living their regular life. But do I feel like they have a cure? Yup. Do I feel like they waiting to let it go? Yup. Do I feel like it's that serious as they making it seem? No.
Facts.
Has this changed you mentally? I'm gonna ask you, Sean. Has this changed you mentally?
Well, I want to go off of everything you just said, and what he was just saying. Of course, it didn't bring us closer together as a people, but at the end of the day, in order for you to get closer to anybody else, you got to be close to yourself.
Facts.
And I think that's what this has done. I think it's given us an intermission to find who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You did find who you are within yourself, and to be comfortable with who you are. bring out those things that we tend to not sit around and have time or make time for, and reading, you know what I mean, exercising your brain, exercising your body, really just the things that made you happy before we had all the smartphones, before we had, all of the little, trampoline jumping joints you can go to, or going out to eat all the time. You know what I'm saying? We didn't always have that. You had to find love within yourself and know what you liked and what you loved, and you hone that. And that's when you can, once you're happy within yourself, that's when you can show your love to anybody else. And I think that's what this has done. It's giving us that intermission. You see it all day, the creativity, people doing all this stuff on social media. You got the DJ battles. You got the everybody just doing the twerking. The twerk. Yeah,
I'm gonna bring us back to that. I want to talk about that.
What the twerk? Okay.
I'm gonna bring
so
us back to that.
you get.
Yeah,
what you got, Keith?
I don't like it.
Okay, he gonna go back. We gonna come back to that. So I think it brings out the creativity in people. It gives you that time to really find yourself, and that's where love starts. It starts within yourself.
Now, let me ask you this: what have you found in yourself that you didn't find before? Before this started, what have you found in yourself that you didn't find before this started? You get what I'm saying?
I didn't find anything. I think I revisited things. Like I used to love to write. Okay. I used to write poetry. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And
I know you were soft. What you say?
You know what?
That doesn't make sense.
I write my own poetry too. Ignore him.
Yeah, right. In fact, I got a little gift for y'all if y'all allow me. Right you know what I mean? I got a little something that I wrote just because I've been up in this corona situation. I came with it. You dig what I'm saying?
That's how they do it.
I can't. Yeah, give me a little love. You know what I'm saying? Look at his face.
Yo, come.
You're a hater.
You can't snap.
But
okay.
Why? I'm gonna give y'all a little something that I did. You know what I'm saying? A little something. If y'all just ride with me on this, okay? I call this one biscuits.
Okay.
Biscuits. Oh, what a savory dish. Served in so many ways, so many combinations. No matter what you like, there's one that'll fill your wish. Biscuits. I'm from the South, so I like mine thick. Can't wait to put it in my mouth while they hot, because I know they gonna stick. Biscuits. Using them to sop up any leftover juices. Might even glaze them with some honey. If they serve that right, you might get some of this money. Biscuits. Watching my fingers sink into the softness, it's about time we go deep. Enjoying the juiciness, the fluffiness. What about the combination where you add some bread and a nice slab of meat? Is you ready to eat? Biscuits.
I can't say biscuit.
Look at that hater over there. You're always gonna have a hater in the building. You're always gonna have a hater in the building. Tell us why you didn't like that poem.
That was a nice haiku poem.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Exactly.
I appreciate you know.
That was a haiku. That
right
was a
there.
haiku.
I like that.
Crespo ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Moving on.
Sean, you did a very good job.
Good job with that.
Thank you, Jay. I appreciate y'all.
Good job.
You know what I'm saying? That was me
Freak
opening up
ass
myself.
Lil Jones.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You
I do
are
a little
a
song. You know what I'm
hater.
saying? But
Everybody likes biscuits, Ralph. Everybody likes
biscuits?
biscuits.
Who don't like
Yes.
biscuits? Come on, B.
You can take them sexually.
Come on, man. You got
You
Well,
can take
fresh
them
out the
anyway.
oven.
You know what I'm saying?
Glazed with honey. That's my favorite.
Oh,
man. Come
Glazed
on, man. You gotta
with
get them
honey
biscuits.
from the
Get them
honeycomb
biscuits,
and
bruh.
butter.
Get them biscuits.
Where y'all going? What's next? I'm not gonna even address. I'm mad you had it pre-made. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad that poem was already in the program. I didn't have nothing to do.
I'm not gonna flex. He did pull it out from the south.
You know what I'm saying?
But I
I
like
liked
that.
it. It was
Say
authentic.
right,
You
it
wrote
was.
and
I wrote it.
Since y'all mentioned that, I got a little something
But
for
you know what I like
y'all.
about it more? The music he had in the background playing. It was perfect.
You like the music?
He was like,
Oh, okay.
biscuit.
That was
Hey,
even
shout
better.
out-
I guess I was like, biscuit.
Shout out.
I seen
Shout
it
out.
back on the end. I was like, I can't wait to say biscuits with him.
What's the salary?
Shout out to DJ Grumble, man. All the music we play on the show, man, he come through with it. Beautiful
Shout
stuff,
out, shout
man.
out.
DJ
Yes,
Grumble,
absolutely.
man.
I like your intro personally. I like hearing, seeing Ralph. You know what I mean?
That's
everything.
all.
I like hearing Crespo. Then you come in with the southern.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
mine's slow. I
Facts.
slow
That's
down.
some
Yeah,
dope
yeah.
cats, man.
It
Dope
is a
cats.
nice
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. We appreciate
cats.
it. We appreciate that.
Dope
But
cats.
Keish, what has it done for you? What has this intermission done for you?
I got in touch with my feminine side.
What?
Yes,
That's why you was talking about getting all wet and stuff, cause you.
No, wait a minute.
Okay.
Slow down. Slow
Pause.
down.
If y'all can't hear me, no, do the shot thing. If y'all can't hear me, yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, tell us, Keish. You talking about getting wet?
No, I wasn't talking about the wet thing. First of all, that's not easy for anybody. Well, it might be. I don't want to have a conversation. Pause. Anyway.
Well, we
I'm
talk about
saying-
anything on here, so.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Sewing. Like I've been doing my patio set. I just been doing a lot of things around the house that I'm not used to, especially not cleaning. I'd rather call somebody over and be like, "Babe, I cook for you if you clean my house out." You know what I mean? That was the easy thing, the easy way out for me.
So you don't like to clean?
I don't.
That's nasty.
No.
Whoa, that don't mean
Nasty is.
it's not cleaning. She didn't say that. She
Yeah.
said she don't like to clean.
Thank you.
Facts.
And I'm organized. I come home.
Okay.
I put my clothes in the hamper. Everything is organized for
So
me.
there is a
You
difference
just don't like
between
doing the chore of cleaning.
right.
but
There's
you'll
a
have
difference
everything set
between
up.
being
Okay,
nasty and not
Yeah, you made it seem like
organized.
she's not clean. That's
I'm
not
sorry.
what she said.
I was
Yeah.
wrong for that.
Between me and y'all, I like these sound effects that they got.
Cool. Me too.
All of them. I want to hit a button so bad, but I don't know which one I'm gonna hit first. But yeah, honestly, like no, I'm organized.
Okay.
I throw my clothes in the hamper. I wash dishes. I clean my toilets, my bathtub. The essentials. Don't do me like that. Like, come on now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He
I
just
just
played you.
hit
Yeah, he
myself
did.
over
He
the
did.
head. I mean,
He
you
did.
want another one? I give you another one.
I always go to the.
You like that shooting? Why?
I
Because
do.
you from Jersey. Y'all some ghetto.
I want to say, I think for me during this time, it allowed me just to restructure and anything I was dealing with as far as business purposes.
Push.
Push. And just to not only like push more via virtually, social media and on the internet, but to think and work on other things that I want to do, like as far as like better packaging and everything, like because I have the time to do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but if you die today, can you say you actually lived the life that you wanted to live?
To
the top.
If I died today, I would honestly say I would be dying honestly with grace. Okay. I would say that. Okay. One, because everything that I need to handle professionally, as far as like, I guess, who's your beneficiary, who things are going to and all that, that's done.
I'm not referring to that. I'm talking about like if you die, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not talking about the tangible things.
Yeah,
like,
nah.
let's talk about how
Have
you feel.
lived?
Have you lived?
Have you got everything? Like,
Keisha, first off, I want to say, did you go to journalism school? Cause these questions you got are pretty profound.
Sorry.
But no, I think
don't mean to
Keisha
get too
always
deep.
asks really good questions.
They're
I
good
feel
questions.
The
That's what I'm
conversation we
saying.
always had was really like,
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
this-
mean to get too deep.
No,
I'm just saying.
I love it.
But
Okay.
yes,
Keep doing
yes
it.
and no.
Okay.
Yes and
Okay.
no. Because it's some things that I still want to accomplish before I leave this earth.
That's what I'm saying. Do it now. Jay,
No,
don't put it
one
on
of
to
them.
hold.
No, one of them I'm working on it,
Okay.
and one of them, a major one, is home ownership for me.
Okay.
That's a
Do
major
it now.
one. That's something that I'm working on right now.
Okay.
Like I was saying, my partner and I, we were saving for a home. We were living in a rented house, and my partner got laid off due to what's going on.
Okay, understandable.
Does that mean we still have money saved up? Yes. Can I
Yes.
still shop?
Okay.
Yes. Can
Yes.
I still do what I want to do? Yes, because
Right.
I worked. I was going to actually take time off from our 9 to 5 to just focus on my brand. Okay. But I felt like that would be, in a way, a little, I don't want to say irresponsible, but I felt like instead of me doing that, I can just still get free money and still do that at the same time. You get what I'm saying? And just make my schedule work best for us, but still get someone else's money while I'm making my own money, because that's what it's been. It's like I'm getting your check from you, thanks, because you my regular 9 to 5. But on your 9 to 5, I'm making my check and other people. So that was my whole thing, you know.
Right.
Ralph, would you say that?
Absolutely not. If I died tomorrow, I'd be fucked up. I got shit to do.
Damn.
I'm being honest.
Let's put our heads together and pray for our brother.
Y'all gotta realize with me is deeper than me though.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a people out there that need, justice.
Facts.
So absolutely not. If I died tomorrow, I would feel like I left a lot undone. I can't save everybody, but the people I can, I'm gonna try my damnedest too.
Who do you want to save?
Black people, absolutely.
Save them from what?
From everything that that won't put a smile on their face.
Like what specifically?
I ain't getting off at all that today, man. You know what I'm saying?
We honestly though, Ralph, we need this
Because it's
we
very
need to have this
vague.
type of talks.
Because that's what it is. It's so much.
Like what?
You know what I'm saying? That black people don't have.
Like what?
The injustice as one.
Okay.
Let's take an injustice.
Okay.
Let's take you for instance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that go on with you, that a lot of things that stand in your way. If I could do anything
What stands in my way, Ralph?
Wow.
to prevent that.
I get what he's saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if he can, if I have happiness, if I can find happiness somewhere and he can give it to me, he wants to give it to me.
Absolutely.
Facts.
So I see where he's going with this. I'm sorry. I'm not used to the mic.
It's not a thing of.
Right in your mouth.
Sorry.
Put it right in your mouth, Keisha. Right on your mouth.
It's not a thing of particular thing. It's a thing of everything.
Okay.
Because what can help you might not help this person over here.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I agree.
My frame is bigger than this, that, and the other. My frame is everything. That's why when you asked me the question, I couldn't answer it off the top because it's everything.
I agree.
Just want to get you together. But that's what I would do.
Get whom together?
What was you saying?
I walked in here together already. Know that.
What was you saying?
Know that.
For me to answer that question, I would be good if I get up out of here tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest.
Let me tell you what I did. I started Googling jacuzzis. I want particularly the 7-seater, and I want 7 butt booty naked women to get in that jacuzzi with me. And I'm like,
Well, we can't really hear you, Keisha. So if you could just put that thing right up in your face, yeah.
Put that
girl,
thing
come on,
in
put
your
that thing
face.
in your face.
Hold on, they're going too far with it. You know, you got
Just a
sexual
bit.
chocolate. Yeah. They're all disgusting, but it's okay. Are you done?
Go ahead, Keisha. You got it, baby.
Yo, can you stop laughing now? Because I'm trying to be serious.
Put that thing in your face.
Ralph, stop.
My bad.
Nasty.
My bad.
And I don't even want to hold it right. I want to hold it like.
Just hold it. Put it in your mouth. Let me help
Wow.
you. Let me help you.
No, I don't know.
Go ahead, Keith. What'd you say?
Dang. I can't even have a regular conversation.
Oh my God.
But anyway,
The 7-seater jacuzzi.
jacuzzi. All I want to do that I haven't done yet is I want to have my 7 women in my 7-seater jacuzzi with me.
7?
Yes, I want 7.
So you just gonna sit in the middle. You're not even gonna have a seat. Because if it's 7-seater and you
I
got
don't
7
care
women,
where I
you're just gonna be
sit.
in the middle.
I don't care. I don't care
Is
where
it?
I sit
Do
at.
you want 7 because 7 is the number of completion? Is that why?
Ooh, you better preach, brother.
So is that why you want 7?
I just want to fulfill everything I want to fulfill while I'm here on earth. That's all.
I'm sorry, I'm into numerology too, so I I'm big on that. So we're not big, but there's certain numbers that's big. Like 7 is a big number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got cut off. I mean, y'all asked me the question. I got cut off. So I'm gonna try to revisit it, and I'm gonna try to finish. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm one of them type. I love to help people that's around me. I love to try to, pour into other people. But me personally, because it's just me, I ain't got no kids. I got nieces and nephews. I'm gonna leave stuff for them. You know what I'm saying? But my life personally, man, I done a lot. I jumped out of airplanes.
That's what you have done. Think about what you want to do for other people. We have done a lot, Sean. I understand because
I didn't know you had
No kids.
Oh, wow.
No kids. I ain't never been married.
Oh, wow.
Why not?
Really?
Why not? I'm a difficult individual. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he laughing over there. But if we
Are
gonna
they
go
looking
with
at
it,
us right now?
let me tell you this right here. This has been my breakfast and lunch thus far. So if you want to get to it, we can get to it.
We ain't got to get.
We ain't got to get to it. Well, let
Thank
me
you,
put it
Ralph.
down for a
Thank you,
minute.
Ralph.
Okay.
Thank you, Ralph.
All right. But so, you know, and just overall, just for me growing up, the world has become pussy. The world overall has become so soft to where I just feel like the things that the values that I was brought up on have kind of fallen off to the wayside to say, no, we gotta give attention to this. We gotta give attention to that. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. And I'm just like, well, at the end of the day, bullies were essential when I grew up. There were bullies all the time. But you learn how to maneuver around them, or you learn how to, you know what I mean? You knew how to deal with these situations. There was no campaign to say stop bullies when I was growing up. You learn how to either deal with them, stand up to them, or you move around them. And that happens in today's life. You can look at some of your bosses, your supervisors. People feel like, oh, I can't talk to them this way. Or I can't talk to them that way. But what I found out in my life is when I tell you where I'm coming from, that bully or that supervisor, they're going to respect you when you come with what you got to say. And you can do it in a professional way to where it ain't like we trying to fight. Just say what you got to say, and that person is going to respect you in that same fashion.
That's something you taught me. And that's something I got to be real with.
Okay.
Because like when I first met Ralph, I felt like I was like I was a little bit more jagged, you know, and he used to tell me it was another guy named Flex.
That's his homeboy, Buffalo.
Don't bring him up right now.
Buffalo.
He's not here. Flex is not here. So we would not bring Flex up.
Okay.
Shout out to Flex, though. Shout out to him.
Would say the same thing. They would say, you don't have to do all that. Like, if that's what you mean and that's what you stand by, people will see that. You don't have to preach that everywhere you go. And I'm not going to lie, I'll be human. It took me a long time to learn that. But once I realized it and I let that sink in my head, now I see exactly what he was saying because people see you radiating that. So they're not going to even come with you with the bullshit.
Right.
Because they can see it on your face, not with the shit.com.
Yo, people.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, people got to know how to come at Ralph.
That nigga said not with the shit.
I gotta give you your props. You really you was just like, you do.
People got to know how to come at Ralph because Ralph is a different type of individual.
Look, I like y'all. But y'all giving him too many props right now because I don't like him.
Ralph Hall.
I don't like him though.
I even hate his last name.
He's a really peculiar guy.
Right.
You know.
People be coming to me like, yo.
Say what's up, and he gonna be like, shut the fuck up, Tom.
Somebody came to me years ago like, yo, Ralph said this, Ralph said that. I was like, dang.
Yeah, I've had to stand up for him.
Let me address him. I'm gonna get him right. I'm like, you know what, Ralph? I would never come at your shorty like that.
Yo, you know what's so funny about that? That shit made us close.
It did, but I'm like, people gotta understand Ralph Hall, and if they don't, they're gonna always have a complaint. But Ralph Hall, you're a different type. I love the individual in you.
We don't. We cool.
Very different.
I'm alright.
I loved you from the beginning, but I honestly learned that I can't deal with anybody that might have to work with us because people might not understand this guy.
Yeah, I'm the most probably liked, unliked. You know what I'm saying?
Most problematic.
Problematic.
But I love everybody.
And it's hard for people to get to that because they don't. Your initial approach. I've had to fight this with so many people. And people that's close to me, they be like, man, what's up with him?
Different.
I was like, that's my boy. I said, look, don't take. I said, look. You know what I mean? Even just how you and Jocelyn go back and forth on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the one
but
I like?
it's love. Yeah, everybody love her.
From Baltimore or whatever?
Little school ball head. That's from
Maryland. That's where. Okay,
but it's all love. You know what I'm saying? But initially she was like, man, why? What the? You know, and then when after and they talked, it's all love. She was like, oh, that's my guy.
Everyone needs a Ralph in their life.
Get it, Jay.
Damn.
Obviously, he ain't watched the show.
Everyone needs a Ralph in their life, to be honest with you. Seriously. You need that
chin
authentic.
It's a chin check.
Yeah.
I appreciate all that, y'all.
I'm talking about left and right.
I want to
need
go
that.
back to something you said, Keisha. Not to throw the whole thing off. You talking about twerking?
Hey, he changed the subject
hit
all
one
the
of
way.
them sound effects.
He hit the subject. He changed it all the way.
Yeah, there you go.
All the
Let
way.
me ask y'all a question.
Okay.
Am I a twerker? Is that what you about to ask?
Slow down.
What?
Slow down.
No, we not doing that. We doing this one.
I know that's right.
Not on
Ain't
that.
nobody asking that shit.
We're not gonna do that.
But check this out.
I hate
Since we all been quarantined, if you look on the internet, you see a lot more black women shaking their ass on the internet. Let me finish. Do you feel like it's honest fun, or are we tarnishing the image of what a black woman is?
I know I've seen a lot of women on Instagram. I'm not gonna flex. I have good friends of mine that I would consider a good friend and would go to back for that are exotic dancers, aka strippers. Mm-hmm. And some of them told me because of what's going on with the corona, they've used sites like OnlyFans or like fans only, some stuff like that, or their Instagram live or stuff like that to still make money. And they're still making money doing it. Like,
You can't knock them. They got kids to feed.
but that's
So you got queens and you got money makers that got to pay.
But we
we
talking about something different though.
it comes to my
Twerkers.
point. Well, it comes to my point with what you just said, Keish.
Okay.
Like, I have some homegirls that's what they do for a living, regardless if Corona wasn't going on. They were still going to school. They were still on a pole. They were still making it clap, still making it rain, whatever.
We get that. I hate to cut you off.
yeah.
We're not talking about that.
I'm not talking about
We get that. We talking about your next door neighbor that's just because she's bored, she want to get on and start
Because she
twerking.
bored.
Wait, what is okay?
But
So
what is
let's
the
talk about what
perception
is the
that
initial
puts out?
question.
Are we tarnishing the image of what a black woman is?
Yes, they are. Not
are.
us.
I mean, because
I feel like they are
I seen a chick. It bothered me. That's what was so fucked up about it. It bothered me because usually that shit don't bother me. What's the dude name? Little dude, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, yeah, that was that was sad when I looked at it.
And I can't blame him because all he did was provide the platform. I seen a chick pour milk on her ass and just started dancing.
I'm about to throw up.
And I was just like, "Is this what we? Is this where we at?"
Honestly, being that I'm the only female here, I don't twerk, but I'm speaking.
You do have a big booty though.
Slow down,
But we're
talking
not-
about my sister.
I'm just saying she got a big booty. Let's talk about truth.
Don't
You
talk
are
about
thick.
This is the
You are
Soundproot.
thick.
Pause, rewind,
This is
pause.
the Soundproot
Alright,
Bottle Room.
alone. Yeah, stop that. Let's go.
You are
I don't know
thick.
how many he's had, but
He cut off.
Plenty.
I know that's right. Let's go.
In case you know you got a big booty.
That's enough, though.
yeah, and we still talking about it.
I'm gonna punch him in the face in a minute.
Right. Put him to sleep.
Right.
Don't punch him, put him to sleep.
Night, night.
And I swear to God, I wish I was behind that poop, 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 poop thing, because I would hit it right now.
You know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth.
Go ahead, kids. You got it, baby.
All I'm gonna say is, I don't think it's cool. But who are we to judge?
Facts.
I'm not judging it. I'm asking the question.
But what's the difference if you was going into a strip club to see them doing it?
How many women have tarnished themselves from having sex on the first night? Are you going to tarnish
Good
them?
point.
Listen.
Good. That's a good point.
Are you going to tarnish them? Or are you going to say, okay, we just had
It
a
is
moment.
what it is, yeah.
Let me just call this what it is. Because men,
Let me go
Right?
ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
when men smash a chick on the first night,
Okay.
they don't feel like it's tarnishing a woman. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got the pussies, whatever.
I respect them more when they do that, to be honest.
On a first night?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you real with yourself.
That's a grown woman.
Like, yeah, a lot of women be
That's
like,
a
oh, I
grown
gotta
woman.
wait and this and that. Well, no, you was feeling it. Your pussy was
Yeah.
throbbing.
What?
You was
wanted
wet
to
and
do
we
it.
in it.
Like,
Right.
what
You
are
want to
we
do
waiting
it.
for?
But it
Yeah,
take a grown
absolutely.
ass woman to say, hey,
That's a
go
grown
on and
woman
get
decision.
it.
But
Right.
are you calling her the next day?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I respect her more.
I'm not even going to sleep.
Right. What's up?
How
I'm
did
getting
you
up.
sleep?
I'm cooking.
I'm waiting on you.
I'm cooking breakfast. What you want for
Absolutely.
me? You want a French toast?
You ain't cooking no damn.
Why not?
Pancakes? Yes, I am.
It don't make her
First
no
of
less
all,
than a
I
woman.
am.
I believe that Ralph Hall will.
Absolutely.
Google him. I gave his whole name.
Are you
I
cooking
don't
breakfast the next day? and all that?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I believe that
commend
how-
women
For being 100.
for being 100 with it. She
Right.
horny, I'm horny. We like
Let's
each other
do
enough
it.
that we at this point.
You nut, I nut. It's
it go-
whatever.
It went down. But what I'm asking y'all is because I also seen a baby in diapers twerking just like somebody
What?
that was 25.
It's that's to a different level.
But what
Am I on the mic?
what my thing is what are we showing the next?
Facts.
Like that's my thing because I've seen in the last week I've seen all these don't rush the don't rush shit is the most beautiful thing I've seen going because you don't even get to see all. I mean, some videos you do, but for most part, it's all clean.
Yeah.
It's just people going from rags to rich. You know what I'm gonna say? Rags to riches, whatever you want to say.
Or from uniform to
Nobody
regular.
that I've seen has turned to the side just to show their ass.
Facts.
Nobody's, turned around and gave us a little jiggle. No, none of that. It's been all clean.
Let me ask you this. All the IG videos that you have watched with the woman twerking, even with the kids in the background, because I think it's insulting.
That's the crazy
I
shit.
hate it with a passion.
That's the crazy shit.
But I'm being honest with myself. I have kept going through because I'm like, I can't look at that.
Yeah.
How many times have we as the people addressed the situation? Be honest with yourself now, Ralph. Right. Have you said to that female, like, listen,
dang,
hit it
Keisha,
again,
you
hit it again.
like,
I like
I
the
need,
little-
we gonna get you a degree.
She like that gun, nigga.
Yeah, I did.
It'll be that gun.
We gonna get you something.
How many times?
These questions is serious.
How many times have you addressed or even, just hit that message button like, look, ma, you don't have to put your kid in the background. Like, because a lot of females, just like a lot of men, don't know how to be men. A lot of females don't know how to be females or queens or kings.
Right.
We got to teach them as a king and as a queen.
See the thing with the king and the queen, that's a self-title. You know what I'm saying?
I look at you as a king, right?
Okay.
But I don't look at certain men as a king. You know why? They don't have king qualities.
Thank you.
Right? Just like queens, right? I can't say me seeing that chick that was twerking with her kid in the background,
Right.
I can't say, oh, that queen twerking. No, I can't do that. You know why? She doesn't have queen qualities. But as a queen, I can teach her how to queen. I can teach, like certain females don't know how to shave, keep they self cleansed, keep their house cleansed.
Yo, that was so personal.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Queens have to teach females how to be queens. Some queens don't know how to be queens.
Yeah.
So teach them females.
But wait a minute. That goes back to what he said. What about the woman who's putting herself through school, shaking her ass?
I'm not judging her.
What's the page?
I'm not judging her.
But that doesn't go into her morality. Keisha is talking about morality. What are your morals?
And I understand that. I mean, for you to have a video with your kid in the background, you did that for a reason. It was something that.
But
you
text her, inbox her, and say, "Mom, listen, that's not the way to go.
But
You got your daughter. Address it.
What you gonna
ASAP.
say, Jay?
But you know the approach is going to be if you're texting
A stranger.
like that.
Okay.
And you don't know them.
Okay.
Who to say she even got the message?
Exactly who's to say, but let's say if she did get the message, depending on how you approach the message, it can become
Delivery.
You a hater. You a
gotta-
hater.
You know what I'm saying?
Blah,
'Cause
blah,
you
blah.
You gotta deliver it
But
right.
you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta deliver it right.
Right.
Because anybody who ever has addressed me in a certain way, they delivered it to the utmost to where I accepted it and I learned from it and I got it.
Right.
But you gotta
So
deliver
you know you
it
got a
right.
big booty.
Yo,
well,
man,
you know what?
My dude, stop that. Stop, dog. Stop.
I want to hold this mic to his mouth and ask him, does he know how to speak in it? But I'm not going to do that because I'm not disrespectful. Look, this is how I'm going to drink my wine on that one.
They
Stop.
kept asking me about that bullshit earlier in the other show, and I was like, I'm good right here. I'm good right here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but that was about Mike shit. That wasn't about nothing else.
I just had to still make it clear.
I love you too, Kay.
I don't know why we try to hug with the mic, the things. You know,
Hey,
It was very crazy.
I had
but
posted this same question in the group that I'm in, and the response was, "Oh, we already tarnished, so it really don't matter."
We gotta help each other. I don't care how
that's
tarnished we
bad.
are. We gotta help each other out.
Like we
need that right now
and
today.
that's my thing. Like for every twerk I see, I should see 10 women that ain't. If you look back at
Have you
history,
spoke on it?
Absolutely. If you look back through your history, it ain't one twerking video you seen by
What
any
you
lady
going
you
into
look
history,
up to.
Ralph? Come on now. Speak about
but
now.
but
2020, 19.
even
No.
in that sense,
If you don't know if you don't know where you came from, where you end up, it don't even matter.
let me ask you this though, just parallel to what we saying, what you saying, just kind of addressing the situations. I'm a grammar police. I love words. So when I see people that type wrong words and this and that, and then I correct them, they all on my head like, man, this social media. Blah, 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 get out of here.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is how you address them. Words are considered. That's why they say words are spelling. What you spell is a spell. So
I see what you did.
What
That
you
was dope
speak.
as fuck right
Ah,
there.
yeah,
What you
I see what
speak.
you did.
That was
there.
dope as fuck.
like, so I had a friend text me this morning like, yo, I feel like my day is gonna be emotional.
You just already
What you
spoken in.
You just
in
put that in
existence.
motion.
You see what I'm
you
saying?
just put that in motion.
Our words are spells, so you gotta address people in
That was dope. Yeah,
in
she
a
fucked
good.
you up with
She
that.
got me with
Yeah,
that.
she
I'm just
fucked
saying.
you up
I'm
with
just
that.
saying. You gotta.
I love that.
Your approach gotta be different.
Don't end the show on her. Like that.
Now in the show,
No, we ain't
In
in
the
the
show.
show.
We ain't no show.
We ain't
Nigga,
in no
what?
show.
No,
you gotta
no, ma'am.
speak to different. You gotta speak to people so they can comprehend. It's hard to comprehend a lot of things. When you think about nurses and RNs and just people in the nursing field, when they speak to us, we don't comprehend it. But if we can comprehend it within ourselves and then speak to, we like, oh yeah, now I understand it. It's a different. You gotta comprehend. You
I
gotta
agree.
really bring people in so they can comprehend. That's what I'm saying.
I agree because like my cousin, the church we grew up in when we moved here to Atlanta, cousin Buck, shout out to cousin Buck, he will always say, when you sick, say I'm well. You know what I'm saying? When you weak, say I'm strong. Like when you sick, say I'm healed. One, because he was like, if you're speaking, hey, I'm sick. Hey, I can't get through to this. Hey, this and that.
It lives on you.
It lives on you. You have to speak life.
The universe
into
hears
your
you.
life.
Yeah. That's
If we
heavy.
spent the time speaking out negativity, to be honest, only negativity that surround us. But because we take the time speaking out positivity, that's the only thing that's going to radiate on us. But you speaking on it is just only half of the battle. You actually got to work on that positivity too. Because I could be like, hey, I'm going to be the positive person. I'm going to be the most positive person, this, that, and the third. But there's going to be situations that come when it's time for you to be positive, and it's your choice to either be positive or negative. If you make the choice to be negative, then you did the wrong thing. But if you make the choice to be positive, then you know you're living the life you're supposed to live.
That was heavy. That was heavy. Stop looking at my
That's
butt.
what it is. I mean, how many times do we see people that's when we get off the highway, and I got to ask this honest, because my friends get on me from this till to this day. They say, you too nice. When I get off the highway, you see people that got the sign, hey, I'm hungry. Hey, I need money. This, that, and the third. I don't care if it's a couple dollars I got in my car, I'm going to give it to you, even if it's changed, because I gave with a cheerful heart. The other day, I was getting off the exit. I live off Cleveland Avenue, go home. The dude
There's
was
somebody always out there.
You know what I gave him? And I just came from the farmer's market. I was eating it. I had bought banana chips. I just opened it. Meaning I want to say I had maybe about 10 banana chips that I was and I was on the phone. I gave him that package of banana chips and some water.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, you know what these is? He said, yeah, these are Nana chips. These are really good. But you could tell that he's older, but he knew what it was. And I said, wait. I gave him some water because I just bought some water. I said, here. And he shook. Because I shook his hand. I was like, it's okay because I understand what it is to go through that. Have I ever been on the side of the road begging for food? No, but I know what it is to be hungry, though. I'm the youngest of 7. I know what it is for my parents to do what they got to do to make sure everybody got something to eat. And even if you still going to bed and you're still hungry, at least you got something in your stomach. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it is. And you've been out there in the elements all day. And I know people was passing you whatever. I gave you one package of banana chips and one bottle of water. That's better than nothing.
That should have taught you something. Be appreciative of what anybody gives you.
Anybody gives you.
And the
Just
thing
be
about,
appreciative
exactly.
of anything. Yes, absolutely.
You know?
Yes.
So we just gotta be helpers of one another and get back to that. That's just what it is. I feel like in our culture as African Americans, we do sometimes have the tendency, because of this person is doing this person is doing that, we want to judge them, but you don't necessarily know what that person was going through. That's just what it is. You have to understand that same girl that's sliding down the pole and making you feel good about yourself and everything like that. This girl is going through dental school. You know what I'm saying? To make sure her family is good. So you just got to just be cognizant of what's going on.
What about the one that's not going to dental school? That's the one I was.
She just dancing just to be dancing?
Yeah, the one that just, you know what I'm saying? It was an opportunity to shake her ass for the public.
That's what we know.
I'm not being judgmental, but to me, that's slandering the black woman. To me,
But I also kind of feel like you.
Is that me being judgmental because
No, not
The
necessarily.
is,
but I feel like it's also like you got to work somewhere. So,
but
like,
the question is,
Hold on.
right?
No, you ain't
if I
working for
work,
it.
hold on. If I am a stripper, it's okay. But if I'm not a stripper, it's not okay.
It's not okay?
all I'm saying is, because first of all, I don't care how rock bottom I hit.
Okay.
I'm not taking off my clothes for nobody, and I like being naked.
Facts.
But I just don't feel like being in a strip club.
That's not
being
your thing.
naked.
That's not your thing. Yeah.
Y'all can see me on live naked.
You say
No
you
problem.
like to be naked.
No. All I'm saying is I'm not being no stripper. That's all I'm saying. It's I'm gonna do whatever I got to do in the work field without being a stripper. I'm not selling my pussy. I'm not being no stripper. And honestly, you know what I mean? I'm not knocking anybody because I fell in love with a stripper. I did.
In love with a stripper.
Nothing wrong with that. You
I
honest.
fell in love with a stripper. I did. I fell in love with a woman who was once a stripper. So I'm not gonna knock her for being a stripper. But all I'm saying is I won't take it to that level. Dang, I'm still feeling like I'm being judgmental, but I won't take it to that level that I would take my clothes off.
Though.
Yeah, that I won't take it to that level, and I honestly want to be with a female that wouldn't take it to that level. Do everything and anything in your might to have a job other than taking your money, your clothes off for money.
But she's good at it though, Keish.
I don't care. Climb up the pole, but just wave at me. Don't even take clothes off.
And Keish, let me tell you this: you have had some fine women on your own.
They weren't strippers though, and they're my ultimate friends. They're honest friends that I haven't had relations with.
Why you laugh?
I have to switch up my language for the show. I can't talk how I want to talk. So yes.
Why not?
Because I just want to be respectful.
You want to save everybody. You want to keep everybody safe.
I haven't smashed all my bad ones. All my bad ones is my bad ones, and I haven't smashed.
We don't know, because when they with you, we just like, that's Keish.
Oh yeah, I'm being honest with you. I haven't smashed all the women that y'all see me with. I haven't smashed. It's probably anybody that I put on my social media or my IG or whatever. I haven't smashed.
But Keish, this is what I want to say, and I'm glad you're here, and you brought a whole nother angle to
I'm
this.
thankful that I did.
The Soundproof
Absolutely.
Hunger Room. But the reason why I'm glad you're here is because the energy that you bring whenever we're out, people just love. They gravitate you. Women, men, whoever.
That's a fact.
If anybody is just open to having a good time, you have a certain energy about yourself that people are drawn to you. And I've always adored that about you. And I don't know where the hell you get it from. I don't know where. I sit back and literally would just watch you. You know what I'm saying? And people are just drawn to you.
I think it's natural for her.
It is. And she don't even realize that she has it. You know what I'm saying? She don't even realize that she has it.
When we were in Jamaica, it threw me, like, you know what I'm saying?
You too, though. Jay, you too.
But no, yours is stronger.
I know, but no, I'm just saying you too. Don't eliminate yourself like as if you wasn't included.
Facts.
Yeah,
but
come on now.
He geared that towards you, but I could just only speak about it because like when we were out the country, I was just like, and Keisha, you know how we get. I really don't like people like that. We had that conversation about.
But a lot of people like you.
And I don't. Okay. And it's not like I don't like people. Like I'm like an introvert. It's just like I'm big on energy. Like, I'm big on energy.
That's what I can say. You know, people ask me questions, and I'm like, I can't really tell you how I move because it's all about the energy. It's all about the vibration. Yeah. Like me and this cat.
It's the energy.
We went out of town and we had a phenomenal time. But when I go back, and sometimes when I can't sleep, and I go back into the videos that we had, you turned up a little bit more than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was drinking the whole time.
I don't care. You still.
You know what?
You brought that energy to me.
You know what, Keisha? That trip, and it was Jamaica too. We went to the grill, and when we got there, and it was pouring down, storming. And I'm looking at, it was you and Lorraine.
Excuse me, Mexico, not Jamaica.
I know. Trust me, I know.
You get what I mean. It was Mexico, not Jamaica.
It was you and Lorraine, and I was like, dang, I got them here and this pouring down raining, and y'all was quiet and this and that. So we got to the room, and the dude told us, like, we only got one key.
I was like.
And we was like, hold on now. So we was like, all right, give us the key. We're going to get the room. We put our bags down literally and went straight to the bar.
Yeah.
And from that point on,
we created the bar.
Yeah.
When I tell y'all, America, IG, Facebook, whoever y'all are, we created the bar.
Oh, my God.
When I say the energy, it was like, in my mind, I'm like, you know what, Keisha, make the best of it. They don't have an extra key. I'm a little phenomenal. Like, I was scared. But
and it had stopped raining by the time we got to the bar.
By the time you got to the bar, the rain stopped. The energy popped. The bartender was bringing them. He was taking shots.
We met the white dude with 14 kids. The wife and the husband with 14
Phil, I know
kids.
you're gonna see this.
Phil, yes, Phil.
Phil hit me this morning, so
he hit me too. Yeah. He hit me too on Instant Messenger. He hit me too.
I just love the fact it's like when you just have that energy,
it doesn't stop.
Cause I'll never forget, like, we got on the flight and I think you was running late. But one thing that made me
you got to bring that up. We went to a club first of all.
Your smile.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what really made me be like, damn, we gonna have a good time.
Right.
You was running late. You got to the flight. 10 minutes. You got on the flight. You get stuff, but you smiling. So I'm like, oh shit, she lit. Okay, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's turn up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's who Keisha is.
It's not about Keisha.
It was the energy. Had nothing to do with the time.
Yeah, it's not about Keisha. It's not about the time. You got to bring the energy to the table.
It was her energy.
Ralph Hall has that. Right now, he's rubbing his hands and he's bringing the energy to the table.
I think he don't even know it. Just drunk right now. He hungry.
Man, screw that guy, man.
All I'm gonna say is the energy that you bring to the table. Please, any and everybody, before y'all leave this earth, please bring positive energy, motivational energy.
Talk to them.
Regardless of what energy you bring, do not bring negative. That's all I ask. I'm not even gonna keep going through all the energies I want y'all to bring. Bring all of every piece of energy that y'all can bring to the table. Bring it to the table. We need that. People need that. People are losing people daily. Daily. They need our energy to bring them back to life so they don't take their own life. Trust me. I just experienced it this past week. Trust me. People need y'all. People need energy. I'm sorry to, you know what I mean?
No, don't apologize.
Right.
Do not apologize. We needed that.
Because I get too deep with some things because I done been through some things. You know what I mean? You gotta go through some things to go through some things. To go through some things.
Appreciate
some things.
Some things.
I agree. And I feel like your homie, he told me the same thing the other day. I seen him. Jay, he said he was like, hey, like energy. Like, you know, like every time I see you, and I'm gonna be honest, for a minute, a portion of last year, my energy wasn't pure. And I feel like it wasn't pure because I had stuff that was going on that was in my life that was making my energy dark. But that's okay because you have things that's out of your control that you have to deal with.
Get to the positive.
But
I want them to hear it.
What made it positive was the fact it was one coworker who came to me, and I would never say his name. He was like, I'm not used to seeing you like that.
Get to the positive. We need to hear the positive.
Jarius that I know is effervescent, smiling, laughing, joking, talking shit, and that's just what it was. And that didn't necessarily help me get out of it, but it was just the fact of I feel like it's unfair to myself to be so indwelled in negativity and all that darkness when I know the kind of light that I'm really illuminating to everybody else. Sometimes people don't even understand the value you have to other people in their life.
Right.
Like you may be going like, yeah, you're a good person and you may be going through something right now, but because this person looks at you as that beacon and you always make sure, I had to just get back to who I was because I didn't necessarily understand the purpose I had in other people's lives. Just me being me. Every day you seeing me smiling, laughing, hugging on you, loving on you.
Let me say this right quick. I hate cutting people off because
it's okay.
But I need for people to hear this. So listen, my friend yesterday, I had a best friend when I was in Jersey. She lost her brother yesterday, right? And when I called her, I said, Teresa, talk to me. Sorry to bring your name up. I said, Teresa, talk to me. She said, Kate, I don't want to hear it. We don't have time to mourn because we got to get time. We have to have time with life. She said, we don't have time to mourn. We have to have time with life. I say that because we have so many deaths going on that we don't have time to mourn. We don't have time to be negative. We don't have time to be in that dark spot. We have to, no matter what, find that sunshine that is within us.
Right.
Yes.
Because you know what? We all have tragedies, right?
Right.
But we can't fall into that tragedy space.
I agree. I definitely
think about what I'm talking about.
I definitely understand what you're saying.
If you ever experienced a tragedy, right, and you know how you felt then, when you think about it, you be like, no, let me shake that off right quick. Let me shake that off right quick. Let me not think about who passed that time. Let me not think about how my heart felt.
Right.
Where that space brought me. Let me jump up out of it. Because you know what I told her? I said, listen, you're right. We don't have time to mourn. Not in this day and age. She can't even have a funeral for her brother, her sibling.
Because of what's going on.
Because of what's going on. She couldn't even go to the hospital and see his body.
Right.
Because the hospital said, look, you can't come here because of what's going on. Right? Think about how hard it is for somebody. But because she's so strong-minded, that gives me strength. That gives me strength to tell the next person how to handle their strength.
Yeah.
You got to keep going on and on and on and on and on. Because at this point in life, we got to find that purity, that smile, that sunshine.
I agree.
That brightness.
Because I didn't tell people what was going on with me last year, what was happening with a lot of people didn't know that my oldest sister who lived here passed last year. A lot of people did not know that.
It's sad because we can't even explain it now because it's so much going on.
But I kept it. I personally told our job, don't put anything out. Don't put a memo out. I feel like a memorandum isn't personal. And the reason why I did that was because I didn't want people that I work with to remember the person that I lost. Oh, I know him and that's so and so and so, and I seen pictures of this person, and you don't know that person, so you're leading things up to.
If anybody died in my family, whether it was from the COVID, anything right now, I'd be like, yo, come on, let's celebrate my peoples.
For me, it wasn't. And this is just Jarius Thomason speaking. I'm the kind of person is like, yes, everybody deal with loss, but you don't know the person that I lost. So I feel like me putting that out to you, you won't never necessarily understand the emotions that I'm going through. But with that being said, I did that for a reason because I wanted to give myself and my family that time to go through that. And like, for example, my sister was one of my biggest supporters for my brand. So it also gave me that time to be like, hey, I need to get through this because I got to get back to the money. Not necessarily money, like as far as what I'm doing for a living, just making stuff. As far as the money, as far as the brand, why would I give up on my dreams because somebody that supports my dream is no longer here? That's unfair to them, and most importantly to myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's the view I took. That's why I didn't tell them don't put anything out. I just wanted it to be my own. You know?
Okay. Well. We appreciate y'all. Keish,
Why you leaving me?
you came in here and lit it up. You coming back.
No, I'm not.
You coming back.
No, it's too much pressure.
Please.
You coming back. Jay, we appreciate you hanging out with us again.
Thank you.
Beautiful work. And we're gonna let our man close it out. This is what he do. This is what he do.
When the beat gonna kick in?
Listen, this guy, man. I'm trying, Keish. I'm really trying.
First of all, you gotta love my twin. I don't even know we being recorded, but I love my twin.
I love him, but I'm trying. It's hard.
It's like I read his mind, but I can't let everybody know that I'm reading his mind, because if they knew what I was reading it, they'd be mad.
Well, here it comes, bro. Y'all just ride with us for a minute, because he want it. We're gonna give it to him. Y'all gotta respect it. So just ride with us for a minute.
Everybody just take a bit of the thing. Where you are, where you can go. Two people just sat here and told y'all about energy in a way that everybody could grow from it. You got two different stories, but the same energy. Yo, I'm the 18th. I ain't got nothing to say on that. They gave y'all everything they needed.
Oh, wow.
Y'all need to just go ahead and replay this episode and listen to everything they said, because it was from the heart. So that means it was genuine.
Real.
I'm out.